guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another episode of the, I think I called it Let's Build My Dream House series. I don't know for sure. But yes, we are back. It's been a week since the last episode. A lot has happened in the meantime. I gotten the flu, which was such a pain. And I also tried to sell my house and actually buy my dream house. Sadly, it didn't work out, which I'm still kind of bummed out about, but it's okay. We're moving on and we're continuing building my house here in The Sims. So the last thing, I don't know what we did. It's been a week, but I think, yeah, we did like the entire structure already. I really like how this looks. This looks, traditional, but modern, definitely right up my alley. Oh yeah, we also did the layout of all the rooms. So what did I say? I think this must be like master, bed, ensuite, bath. I think I said it was gonna be then bedroom, bathroom. I think. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want 5 bedrooms. So I think this is also was gonna be a bathroom. I am gonna tweak this little section here because we don't need as large of a room right there. We can definitely downscale this little section there, and then we can make this room a bit larger. Do I want to maybe do that? So this room is a little bit smaller but has an ensuite. This room is a little bit bigger but does not have an ensuite. I think we're gonna do it like that. Yeah, I think that's better. So this room is not a room at this point. So I think I need to maybe lower the roof a bit. Yeah, that's better. So now that is a room. I can take the eaves in, but I don't know if I like how I actually do like how it's like overhanging. It looks really nice. Let me take the other side in and let me see how that looks. Well, that's okay. It looks kind of flat. I really like the aesthetic of, the little overhang right here. Maybe we should just lower the roof a bit more so it's not overlapping into this room. So we could do that. I really like the high roof though. Or what we could do, I'm already trying like a million things. Let me see, we could take this in. I mean, it can go a bit lower though. This is like the lowest that I would like to go with that roof. Let me see, does it clip in? Tiny bit. Yeah, I think that's all right. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now this room is a room. It's not clipping in anymore. I love the idea of having multiple balconies. So I do need like a support beam right here on this edge. And then I think we're gonna start maybe picking the colors of the house. So for me, my ideal house is either a white and gray kind of combination on the exterior, or the complete opposite, a very nice red brick color. So I like both. The red brick colored kind of homes, in this kind of style, but a bit more traditional, is actually really, really popular at this point where I live in Belgium. I actually did almost, tried to buy a house like that. Sadly, I didn't succeed. It's kind of this color brick, maybe a bit more textured. It needs to be a bit more textured, but it's like this color. Like really, a bit more. It looks like, I don't know, how do you call the style? It's pasterie style in Dutch, but I don't know in English. But it's like in this color. And then usually your side building is either brick. Usually it's brick. When it's like newly built, it's brick. But you can also use like a wooden kind of texture. Let me see, what kind of woods do we have? So we can do like this wooden texture right here. That's also something that they do a lot. Or maybe even a lighter wooden texture. Do we have that? Maybe in the spa day one. You know, like this. This is also really nice. You know, a nice wooden texture on the side. And then for the garage, probably that would be brick. But I do see a lot of, you know, different colored bricks. So usually when, you know, the main thing is like the dark brick that we're using, they're highlighting with like a lighter white brick color as well. So probably something like this. They highlight like the main feature, the frontal feature, like this here and here and here, you know, something like that. Although I think I like the red better, but don't know if we're gonna stick with that though. It can change anytime. So those are too high. I would like tiny windows right there, maybe even these ones, you know, something like that. And I do want like a little bit more definition here. So should we do like something like this, you know, define it even more, take it out a bit. And then move this along, going up, and then of course, you know, grab that roof. And now it looks a little bit more, you know, not as flat. The flatness of it was a bit annoying. And I would definitely probably make this white. And this in that, you know, lighter brick color. Probably from, I mean, I don't know. We could also do this in a lighter brick as well. So, you know, the more modern section in light. Like that. Maybe have the red continue here. This can be red as well. This entire construction here can be like this white brick again. Like so. I mean, this can all change. I'm just trying to see, you know, where I want to go with textures. And then here we can do wood again. This can have a low half wall, flat roof. Yeah, I think I want to go till there. Actually, like that. And then we need some more windows and such. But this is definitely a color combination that I would enjoy. It has this modern kind of vibe, but also traditional. You know, it's a real in-between kind of feeling. And this can be like a red brick again. So I don't know. I really don't know. This is definitely something that I need to think about. Is this the color? Is this the color for me? Am I committed? Maybe, you know, I think this needs to be, I don't know. We do need like a garage kind of colored doorway. Yeah, something like this. So this is, I think I like this. I don't know, the color can definitely change, but this is a realistic. This, what I'm doing here, this is a realistic color scheme. I've seen multiple houses this week come by in this color scheme and I loved all of them. So for me, this is a big yes. So roof, probably gonna go for this. If we had like solar panels, I would put them all here. Because that is like really important nowadays. I actually didn't think about it, but all the houses that I wanted to buy, and I did look at only new houses, so houses that needed to be built not you know, houses that already existed. Me and my husband definitely want to go for something that is completely newly built. And all of those houses had solar panels. They were energy sufficient, you know, self-sustainable. So they had like rain. How do you call it? They could collect rainwater for flushing toilets. Yeah, solar panels, like I said. I mean, you could live off the grids with some of the houses that I've seen. And I found that amazing. Let me take a little coffee sip. Looking for a house is really interesting nowadays, but also really stressful, because all the good ones, they sell out like, you know, like that. Like the house that I really wanted to buy, ended up losing. It was gone, you know, in a heartbeat. I didn't even had to, I blinked and it was gone. It was so bad. I did feel awful though. I really did, because I actually already loved the house so much. I already pictured myself, you know, living there. So my bedroom actually doesn't need to be like overly large. It's not practical. So I can definitely take this out. I can have like 2 bookcases right there. And then I can have another door here with maybe, you know, this kind of traditional window here. Then, you know, some windows here on the side. Probably gonna go for, you know, for something like this. Let's take this higher. And of course I would like some windows here. Here, because we have a bathroom and a ensuite, I'm thinking about maybe just, you know, something like this. So that's definitely not centered. So maybe something like this would be really nice. We can also, you know, take this more upward and have the windows in. Oh, I like that concept. I like that. Let's keep it like that for now. And then for here, this was bedroom, so we definitely need windows here. Should we go for you know, maybe we can even do this if we want to, because this is a modern traditional conversion, but nah, it doesn't really fit the other windows. I think we should stick with that type of window that we were using, so probably this would be best. But I think that is like a bit too long. So I think that's like right in the middle, right? And then what was coming here? So this was gonna be a bar. So I actually don't, I don't need a window here. Maybe here, just for some extra natural light. But I would love to make it feel more integrated. I mean, I could do like just this, basically. I could do that, but it looks really weird with this little section here, you know? Probably in real life they would do this. I've seen window placements like I'm like, in the Sims that would look really weird, but in real life they really look at the interior layout more than, you know, how it looks on the outside. I mean, for the front they do look, they do like to have it all look really nice and pretty, you know, and the windows all line up. But when you go usually to the back of the houses, you can see that some windows would be placed like, you know, here and there, and it doesn't make sense, but it does make sense for the interior. So yeah, let me take another coffee sip. I'm like really slow in building today. But yeah, I don't want to do that. It looks weird. Let's not do that. Maybe just keep it like that. We will see. We will definitely see. Do I want a second an attic? That would probably would be an attic because of the roof. They always utilize, you know, this kind of roof space as a attic space. So do I want like these little thingies on top? Maybe I should make the roof tiling red. Oh. Then it looks like a completely different house. It's maybe a bit too red. I think I like the dark better. Let me see. Let's go back. I think I even like this roofing better. No, the other one was a bit better though. But yeah, maybe I should do, you know, no, that does not fit at all. But I could make my own. I could do this. You know, create the illusion that there is like a roof or a room here. Make this a little bit longer so that it doesn't look that weird. And now it looks like a dakkapel in Dutch. Yeah, I think that would work. Let me copy that. Place another one. I think here-ish. No, a little bit more forward though. Yes. And then probably use that lighter color. No, not there. No, maybe you should keep it in the brick. And then have like some windows. No, I need some tiny windows. Maybe we should go for like these ones. What kind of windows do we have to match this all? It's a really hard style, you know, mixing traditional and modern together. But I think in the end it would look really nice. What else do I have? Maybe I should go for these ones. I think that would look the best. Maybe take them in a tiny bit. Yeah, okay. I was like thinking really hard. Does this add to the house? Does it not? You know, let's delete and let's see how it looks then. So this is how it looks with this. Oops and whoops is how it looks without. So without, and then with the little roofies. I don't know. I'm gonna leave them there for now. Just for now, you know. Maybe they will grow on me. But yeah. So yeah, that is, I think, yeah, we need to do more windowing there. We're gonna do that a little bit later. Let's start landscaping a tiny bit so that we know how, you know, we want the structure of, or, you know, the garden to come. So I'm not much of a gardener, so I don't need a very large garden, although it's very large on the back. I do have to admit that. But I don't really need it, but it's fine. So I do want to have a little bit of greenery on this side as well. So where we're gonna make, you know, the garage area. Let's do it like that. Maybe take it in a little bit. Yeah. So that we can make like a pathway connecting to there and here. So I think I would even do maybe the smaller brush. I would do this probably and have this come along here as well. And then connect a little bit better. Is it weird? Maybe it's okay. We can tweak everything later. So I do want, you know, the width to be kind of the same on both sides. So we're gonna try to make that work. So probably, oh, that's not the color, Mona. Probably do, you know, this. And then on the other side, we're gonna do like, you know, almost the same. Have a little bit of a, you know, nice little woodland situation here. All up to, I think here is where I'm gonna add in like a fence. Because I do in real life want my garden to be fenced. I think that is important. I have a dog, Coco, and I don't want her to run away. Let me take another coffee sip before this is cold. So I would love a fence. And I actually really like, you know, the fences that look like, you know, little, how do you call it? It's like, it's zijn draden. Het zijn draadjes. In Dutch, I don't know the English word. But it's really, really nice. It's something like this. But this, you know, like this kind of thing, you can see the, you know, it's like wiring, but not as prisony as this one is, you know what I mean. So yeah, I need something like that. It's like really popular here in Belgium. Everyone has a fence like that. And it's practical because then you can have your hedges, you know, go right up against that fence, and then your hedge would never, you know, grow too big because there's a fence. But we're gonna go for hedges because we don't have that option. Although a real nice fence would be nice, you know. Let me see, what do I have? Maybe even this one. You know, maybe we could do like a dark fence like that, and then have hedging inside, but then use the bushes. We could do that. Yeah, that's definitely an option. So, okay, let me try this with this enclosure. And I would probably have the garden run up to here. Because, like I said, I don't need a large garden. For me, you know, this is more than enough, and then there could be some, you know, some trees right here. But for me, this is like a bit too much garden. Because who's gonna maintain that? Not me. Definitely not me. I'm not a gardener. I do work in the garden sometimes, but that's definitely my husband's department, and he also hates gardening. So yeah, if you see my garden, it's a big mess. So yeah, a garden like this would be a recipe for disaster. Or maybe if I would have like, you know, tons of money, I could hire a gardener. That's also an option. I mean, if I could afford a house like this, I would probably have a gardener. Yeah, probably. Because the house that I wanted to buy or build, you know, it was like a prefab building. It was like a third of this house, and then the garden would be this. That would be the garden, and then the third of this house. That's all I could afford. And it was really expensive. I think it was in the 300,000 euros. It was like really expensive. And yeah, I couldn't afford it, of course. I mean, what was I thinking, Mona? Somewhere in my mind, I thought that I was a millionaire, which I wasn't. You know, let's just do this, and I'm gonna make a little pathway in between all the greenery that I'm gonna create. So probably gonna do this. I like a nice curvy, flowing, you know, greenery thingy. I really do like that. And then you can even do this. Have it come all the way here. Have a little pathway go right up there. So let's grab this right here. I love using these guys These are amazing. And I would go for the very, no, not that color. Yeah, the grayish color would be, you know, my jam. So I really like arching them to my destination. It's a little bit tricky. This is where I spend, you know, the most time with creating these little pathways. These are really tricky to make them look good. But I'm gonna try to do them, you know, in real time with you guys. Maybe I'm gonna pause the video because this is really tricky to get them, you know, line up. So usually I'm just doing a roughly based, you know, where do I need to go to get where I want to be kind of situation. So it needs to go, oh, you know, something like that. So I already know I need to move some bricks here and here. Like that. You know, this is definitely not perfect. We're perfecting them all along the way. And then, you know, something like this. I even think I would like it to go a bit more this way. Just a tiny bit more. But it needs to look like it's you know, all connected, spaced out evenly, well thought out. You know, something like that. This can curve a bit as well. So like you can see, it's definitely still wonky. We're not there yet, but I want to end here. This is like ideal. Yeah, this is where I want the pathway to end. So now I need to connect all of these. So, you know, sit back, relax. It's gonna take a few to get this right, but it's okay. So for that, oh, I'm so annoyed today that I lost 2 houses. I mean, the first one was my dream house. The second one was my dream house, you know, on paper. It looked amazing on paper. It had all the boxes ticked for me. 3 bedrooms, an office space, a large kind of area for my washer and dryer. It had everything that I wanted. A place where I could park my car. A little garden, not too large. It had everything. But then when we came to the site, you know, where they were already starting building, so they laid the foundation, and you know, the perimeters were already set, and we saw the lot, and it was so tiny. I could fit my car, but I wouldn't have had no garden. And you know, I'm saying I don't want a large garden, but I do want to have some garden. And that house had no garden at all. Not if you parked your car there. So on plan, it looked like you had a lot of space. In real life, there wasn't at all. The lot was just way too small. So we had to pass on that house, which was heartbreaking because I actually already had my heart set on it. I already furnished it in my mind. I actually, you know, made an entire list of, you know, things I needed to buy, where I could place everything, because I had a floor plan and all, so I knew where everything was gonna be. And I was already planning and dreaming, and it just wasn't meant to be. So now I'm back at square one with no house, no, you know, no nothing, no plans. I don't know what to do. So yeah, me and my husband are just gonna keep on looking, I guess. That's all we can do. We're just gonna keep on looking and trying to find a house, or we're gonna stick to our original plan and we're gonna redecorate, because that's still an option. There are still some things that we need to figure out. There's a very large tree in front of us, our house. It's a protected tree, but the tree is grown so large that the roots are actually pushing our foundation up. So we need to go to City Hall and address that. You know, ask, can we remove it because it's actually endangering our house, our foundation, blah, blah, blah. We need to try and find a solution for that. I think I really like a large tree there. Yeah. So we need to have a solution for that. We also have like no garden. I have no garden. My garden here, I have a terrace, a patio. It's 3 meters deep and it's pretty wide. It's 8 meters or 9 meters wide. So it's wide, but it's not deep enough. So it's very narrow. It's like a really large terrace. And if this was an apartment, it would be amazing. But for a house, it's not. So I need a little bit more land. And the land behind my house is owned by family. So yeah, alarm bells. And then we need to ask if we could buy a little piece from them. And then, you know, I don't know if that is gonna go over pretty well with the other family members, if you know, grandpa agrees. So, you know, those are things that we need to figure out if we want to renovate. And for me, if we cannot buy a piece of land, we're probably still gonna go for a new house. But if we can buy a piece of land, we can figure out that tree in the front. We even thought about just knocking over the entire structure and building something else, because we own this lot. We own this land that we are living on. So, you know, that actually would be really more inexpensive in some way. I want some more trees. So I want a little tree there, but I don't want to obstruct too much, you know, light right there. So I think I'm gonna do that. I also want a tree here, but again, I don't want to obstruct. Oh no, it's a garage. It's fine. We can obstruct the view right there. So it needs to be a nice tree. Maybe another one of these would be good. This is a gorgeous tree, by the way. I love this tree from Cats and Dogs. Like that. See, it's coming together. It's looking like an actual home. I'm liking the red brick. These things are also growing on me. They are not centered. But that's fine by me. This on the back though looks a bit flat. We're probably gonna tweak that a little bit later. But I'm liking landscaping so far. I think we're coming a long way. Let me take another coffee sip, because I always forget my coffee. Oh, this tree right here. I love this tree. If I ever buy a house and I have, you know, a little bit more land, I want a tree like this one, because it's amazing. And then here, you know, I'm probably gonna do stones like I usually do. You know, this can be pathway. This is connected, so that's fine. Yeah, structure wise, the landscaping is in place. Then here, this can be old terrace. So I really like a tiled outdoor terrace. These tilings I like in game. In real life, I would not go for that. I would probably go for, let me see. This is probably the more realistic me. And then I would probably do some more detailing here where, you know, the swimming pool is. So what am I doing? That's too small. Probably do like another kind of set of tiling around the swimming pool. Maybe this one, because I do like these, but not for the entire, you know, patio area. So I would probably do this and then have it connected there. Yeah, so this is a distinct, you know, area of the swimming pool. And I do want a hot tub. A hot tub is something that I've dreamed about since forever. So I would place a hot tub. That's definitely something that I would do. Would I place it on a deck though? I think I would even surround my swimming pool with it. If I could ever afford a swimming pool, I think I would do something like this. No, you know what? Stop that. Let's do that. No, I want the foundation to, oh wait, that's it. Yeah, so probably do this. Can I wrap around the swimming pool? I can do that. But no, I think I'm gonna do it like this. This is more practical, to be honest. And then for a edge. Yeah, I like that. No, I think I like that edge better. So yeah, a hot top here. I would go for the black, definitely the black. And then for landscaping, I would like some greenery here. You know, I would like some flower beds. So probably the pathway is gonna connect all the way there. Probably gonna have flowers. Am I gonna extend? Yep, yeah. Probably gonna do like a little bit of flower bedding here. And also here in this corner area. So this would probably be something like that. So this is gonna be all flowers. I mean, yeah. Then here, I don't know, probably gonna do a double-edged kind of hedges, because I do like the idea of having like another, you know, some greenery along the hedge. I really do like that. So I would probably do this. Looking at a bare hedge, I think is boring. I would have done this if this would be my house. And then here as well. I know some people don't like that in the Sims game, but for me in real life, that is what I would do. And then I would also have, you know, a little bit of greenery right here behind the swimming pool. I just love the idea of, you know, the feeling of swimming in nature. And again, I would like it to be more natural looking and curvy. Like that. And then here maybe as well. Something like that, you know? Something like that. And then here we can have play area for the children. So we could do like more tree, oops, spinning around a bit too hard. So maybe some trees here. Whoa, that's like too large one. So maybe this tree here, because I really love this tree. This is a gorgeous tree. So right here in this corner, maybe have, that's too large. I could make it smaller, but I don't want to. Maybe have a tree here as well. No, for that really planted feeling. What kind of tree would fit here? No. No. It's an oak tree. Oaks are lovely trees, but not in your garden. Because you cannot chop them down here. Let me see. I really don't know how we're gonna landscape this, but this is what I kind of want, you know. We can figure the rest out later. But yeah, trees there, then play area here. So this pathway, oops, went a bit too fast. This pathway can, you know, connect, oops, can connect here. Now we can go straight up here, into the patio area. You know what, we can even do this. We can even make this straight, because why not? We're not gonna use this space here. We can make this straight, and we can use a little fancy, a little wooden fence right here. Oh, I went a bit too far. But that's okay. So this can be like a bedding area for flowers and such. Let me just delete this terrain paint. Like so. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, the landscaping is taking shape. Don't know if I want to go straight here as well, or, you know, we could go straight here as well. And then make this just like an enclosed area. We can definitely do that. And then maybe have it stop here. And then continue here again. And then we can do like a washing line there or something. Yeah, that's actually interesting. So let me take that away again. Take this, you know, fill this in, make it a bit bigger. Like that. Yeah, we could do that. That is actually, I should probably remove it and have it come here. So it's aligned with this section right there. I think that's better. So, and this can have like also, I think I would like, no, it can be grass. It can be grass right here, because when you have like a washing line, you know, when the water falls off your clothing, it comes into the grass, it's fine. And then here, you know, play area for the kids. So that little part, I don't know what to do. I like the idea of having a bit of grass for them to play on. A sandbox is not really a great idea, because I have cats, and cats and sand, that just doesn't mix. I mean, they poop in the sand, so you don't want that. But for landscaping wise, I would probably have maybe the play area enclosed, you know, in some flowers or something. So what I could do is maybe have a flower line come here till here. So this can be all, you know, nicely selected flowers. This is a bit too large, Mona. Let me delete that again. So nicely selected flowers. This can end somewhere here, like that, and then probably gonna have a play thingy in the grass. So let's go to kids. Let's go to here. Jungle gym or swing. I think my kids would like a swing better, to be completely honest. That's what they would prefer. You know, a nice swing here, and then a large area for them to play in. Yeah, I like this idea. This is looking fun so far. I can definitely see myself living here. And then of course we need to terrain paint this a little bit more. So, oops. So this is gonna be all flowers and plants. You know, that my gardener is gonna maintain. Because I cannot. But yeah, this lines up to this, so that is great as well. This foundation does need to change here a little bit, like that. And then here, you know, we're gonna figure that out. It's not gonna be as empty as it is right now. Here I do want to probably, I'm saying, do I want to connect that green wall all along the way here? I think I actually do. Yeah, and then we probably also need to terrain paint under there so that it looks like it's planted in the ground. But yeah, as far as this goes, I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking where we're going right now. So let's figure out windows for the upper level. So that's actually really easy because, you know, this is more of a kind of modern structure that we created here. So probably, you know, a nice window there, one there, one there. And of course, some doors leading up all, you know, to all the balcony areas. So let me see. Probably gonna have the door there, then the window there. Yeah, like that. And I think that actually is enough light to go into a bedroom. So that's fine. We have some light going into this bathroom. This bathroom here also gets a window, a tiny one. A tiny one here off the side. Like that, so that there's also some natural light flowing into that bathroom. And now all the rooms has light. So that's actually awesome. So are we gonna create, you know, a little space on top? No, I think I'm gonna keep it like that. But we are gonna imagine that the upper level, you know, under the roof is like an attic, so I can dump all my junk up there because people have junk. I have a lot of junk actually, so yeah, we're gonna imagine that. So I need a door there. I need also a door to go into the bathroom right here. Here off to the side I think is fine. So we have that going up there. You know, some doors here, here, a door there would be awesome. One here and here. And then this is the ensuite, so that gets a door there. And then this is a door here as well. Or should we make this an ensuite? No, this is the ensuite because it's already a small bedroom. We can do like this now though. Make that a little bit larger. Yeah, I think that's fine. So this is actually the layout. I'm loving it. The landscaping, it's definitely there. We're getting there in, you know, amounts of my dream house. This is not realistic, but you know, kind of realistic of how I would imagine and not so but affordable, but actually not affordable dream house. Because if I would value this, a house like this would be like a million, right? I mean, look at the size of it all. Maybe 800,000? I'm not sure, but definitely not in my budget. So yeah, what else can we do? So we have done this. I'm really thinking on just leaving it like that. And then have some ivy going up that wall right here. So maybe even use, you know, this thingy right here. So that it looks like it's a bit sectioned off. We also need it here. Here and here. Like that. And then probably I'm gonna do this here, a nice white border, and of course paint this as well because it's not painted. Let me paint this all like that, like this as well. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Oh, let me see. We need to paint here on the inside as well because that's not painted. Oh my gosh, that's so tedious. Let me just drag that all along. That's much better. Okay, and then here on the inside, we need to paint it as well. And we need to add in a little piece of roofing, you know, right here because that's not here. So we need to do that. Yeah, that's much better. And then, yeah, like I said, I would probably do ivy here. All along, you know, this section of the house. You know, very nice up against the border. That's maybe a bit too high. Let's have it connect. You know, something like that. And then maybe even have it go around the corner so that it all feels, you know, like it's like one thing. And then here at the front, I would like some stone. Probably something like that. So the garage has its colors. Realistically, I would like some windows in my garage. Maybe even just, so you know, some small ones. Maybe 2 of them right there. You know, just so that you can have some natural light in your garage as well. Yeah, I think we're there, you guys. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. We've done a lot. We've done all the landscape. Oh, not all the landscaping. We've placed our, you know, initial landscaping on where we want all the plants to come. The rooms all have windows now. They have doors. We know where we want to go with them. Let me place an arch though, before I forget to do that, because I do want a nice archway going in here and then here. To be fair, I would probably go for like sliding doors, but the ones that we have are like crap. Although, no, I don't like that. But yeah, probably, you know, make it like that. And yeah, that's it. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this second episode of the Let's Build My Dream House series. Leave your, you know, your initial thoughts about the build in the comments down below. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.